What's up, everyone? We are back with more Destiny 2 content, and I'm believing I may be covering this game from orbit, especially after checking out a little bit. I think I watched half of Ehroar's video. He said it took me 168 hours to get to 450 power. Was it worth it? Let's find out.
What's up, guys? I finally hit 450 on Saturday night. As you see in the title, it took me 160 hours from DLC launch to when I hit 450 power, and some of that time obviously wasn't playing the portal, so maybe like 150 hours of pure leveling, and well over half of that was 400 to 450, roughly 90 hours.
Oh my god. Did he just say bro, he said 150 hours of just grinding. And then he said maybe 90 hours of just going from 400 to 450. Can you imagine a new player coming into Destiny 2? Got all the time in the world to play the game. Can you imagine how long it'll take him? The only reason it took him 168 hours is because of his knowledge of the game. Ooh. Your onboarding experience is already horrible. You have to understand that this power grind has way too much power, bro. 450 power for a power grind is too much to ask for. It's too much to ask for, Bungie. We, the community, should not be taking 200 hours just to get to endgame. That is insane. People are actually saying that this is good for the game. This is not good for the game. Well, it could be good for the game, but it ain't good for you. It ain't good for Ehroar. I feel sorry for Ehroar. I want to send him a cake and say, sorry you had to do that, bro. I feel this is painful. I wish more content creators just had more freedom to just do whatever they want, man. And if this is what they want to do, bro, like, I don't know, because I'm not seeing a lot of happy content creators out there. It's a lot of doom and gloom. It's a lot of doom and gloom. Bro, I ain't doing this. Bungie, I ain't Tyson Green. I ain't doing this, man. This is crazy. This is insane. This is insane. And the reason why it's insane is because you're requiring people to go to 450 power so they can go on X and brag about it. That's the end game. You're not doing anything with that power. You're not doing anything cool with that power. I just don't care about the shaders, bro. I don't care. I don't care. And if I do care, it's only for a little while. It's brief. Oh, that's cool, Gigs. That's cool, Ehroar. 450 power. You know, back in the day when I was a part of the grind, it was a different story. Nah, man. I really hope that it has never been this bad. If the power grind has been this bad, man, I feel way better about myself right now. Because this is so shallow. There are many different ways to take on endgame and Grim Dawn, many different builds, many ways to build craft, many builds to experiment with. There are so many people playing the game, so many people that have crafted builds that you can mimic them and just do that for a living in Grim Dawn, right? But in Destiny 2, you can't do that. All of these builds that you see on Destiny 2, maybe 5% of them actually work in game and PvE, maybe 10%. Bro, in Grim Dawn, I'm thinking it's like 90% of the builds that you see on YouTube, you can use in in-game. And the fun that you get with Grim Dawn is leveling the characters so that you can see that leveled character and test that leveled character in the fun in-game. You can't do that in Destiny 2, man. Ehroar just spent almost 200 hours grinding 450 power, and he's scratching his head thinking about how to make the power grind better. What are we talking about? What are we doing? Who cares about the power grind? Grinding power is not supposed to be so important, so vital to the game. It should not be the game. The end game should be the game. They are seeking ways to increase the replayability in Destiny 2. Well, maybe think about Destiny 2 in a different light. Because this light that you're looking at Destiny 2 in is not working, bro. It's not working. You're trying to recreate the same wheel from years ago, and it wasn't working before. 200 hours, man. And imagine if you did not get Edge of Fate, the campaign. Bro, I'm not buying that, man. That's going to take me way more than 200 hours to get to 450. And I'm not about to go in no loot cave, man. I respect my time way too much. And I'm not, it's like, it sucks because the way I'm saying it, I don't want to make it seem like I'm throwing subliminals to others. Nah, man. Like, whatever you feel like is respecting your time, that's how you feel. The way I feel about it, though, is, man, this is a slap to the face, man. This is disrespectful. This is disgusting. There is no kind of respect for the player when you're telling them you have to spend 200 hours to get the 450 power to experience endgame. And it seems like what they were trying to do is draw out the power grind so that it'll take you 6 months so that you won't have to experience endgame because they're not done with it yet. So when they get it done in Season of the Renegades, whatever, Ash and Iron, once they get it done, they can dumb down the power grind, which they already are quoted to do because you would only have to get, you only go back down to 200 power. So that's dumbing down the power grind so that people can get to the end game that they actually created for the next season. And this is just highly manipulative, man. I don't know. I don't know the best way to put it, but Bungie is really showing themselves and people are just blind to that, man. Spending time on Destiny 2 has become an issue, bro, because we're feeding their delusion. This is not good. This is rock bottom, bro. Whew. All right, that's all I got for y'all today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and one love.